All right, let's go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunrise Extra. Hello, Facebook, Twitter, KGW.com, YouTube. Hi, Instagram. Good morning. How's it going on your first day back? Many folks had spring break this past week. Now, if you're in Clark County or Washington, you guys are on your third day of spring break. So welcome to Monday. Welcome back to work. Hi, Coach Jess. Hi, Tom. Hi, I am Annie Spencer. Welcome to Sunrise Extra on Instagram. Okay, you guys, so this morning we are talking about a big story that we worked on Friday, and it has to do with Portland's homeless crisis, specifically in Gresham, actually, where a man named Scott Schaefer, he owns 42 acres of property near the Springwater Corridor in Gresham. It's huge, 42 acres. So down lower on his property, there has been a growing homeless camp for several years. There was tons of trash, tents, evidence of lots of fires and stuff down there. It's gotten so bad that the city has now sent him a letter saying, you've got to clean this up. He got a bid for it. It's $8,000. He doesn't have really good fencing. Homeless folks kind of come onto his property very easily and have camped down there. And he said that he and his wife have been pretty kind of shaken up and felt like they weren't very safe on their own property. But should he have to pay $8,000 to clean it up? Should the city kick in some money because it's all of our problem? So this is our poll here. Let me walk over here and show you. Sorry, I have to show Instagram. 85% of you believe no, the homeowner should not be solely responsible for cleaning up the camps on their property. So that is a majority. I would say 85% of you say no, the city should help out in some way with some of this cost. So a lot of people weighing in on this story. We've gotten hundreds of comments on Facebook since we did it on Friday. Kathy writing in, the city of Gresham should be helping this situation, not punishing him for something out of his control. Our next viewer writing in on Facebook, if we can advance that forward, guys. Patty says, post no trespassing signs all over your property and use your right to protect your property. If they won't help you, you can do it. So that's easier said than done if you're dealing with dozens of homeless folks who, in my experience, going out to do news stories are not very receptive to you coming into their area that they've camped in. Stephanie says, sorry, but the city should be cleaning this, not him. This is so messed up. Hi, Sabrina on Instagram. I see you. You're saying the city should have to pay for the issue. It's ridiculous that they build them in the first place. Thank you, Sabrina, for weighing in. Really appreciate it. That's what this show is for. Weigh in live. We're going to read your comments. Kathy says, did any of you read the article? He allowed this to get out of control. His property, his problem. Why would the city be responsible? So she's talking about the city says that they have sent him warning letters for the past year with no response, saying that it's his responsibility to get it cleaned up or do something. Now that it's blown up and gotten this bad, he's asking for help. His side of the story is he's never gotten one warning from the city or one letter from the city until now, saying that he would have to pay $1,000 a day in fines if he doesn't get this cleaned up on his own dime. So here is another, what are we looking at now? Are we going to go to some more? Oh, okay, no more viewer comments. So again, let's just check in on the poll where you guys say, yeah, 85% of you say no, the homeowner should not solely be responsible for cleaning up. Look at this property though. I mean, look at all the garbage, all the clothes. We flew the KGW drone over this the other day, and it is just massive. Again, it's 42 acres that he owns. It's really hard to, keep that going all by yourself. Okay, we want to check in on this morning's headlines. Let me get my Facebook up here so I can see your guys' live comments as they come in. You know me, I'm always carrying two screens here. Okay, we got some Facebook comments coming in. Stay with us. Oh yeah, Jerry weighing in. Hold on, let me get my screens going. Okay, Jerry Elkins says authorities should use homeless that have been arrested and in jail to clean it up. All right, there's one idea as a cleanup crew. Tim Votal, what about all the garbage down in Thousand Acres in the Sandy Delta? Hi, Jerry from Palo Alto. Hi, Brenda from Nova Scotia, Canada. Very cool. Thank you guys for watching on Facebook. Really appreciate it. Okay, so on our headlines this morning, number one is, oh my gosh, have you guys seen the video of that massive fire in Wilsonville? 20 condos gone. Many of them were under construction in the Villebois neighborhood of Wilsonville. 14 cars on fire, destroyed. This was a huge fire. You can see more on kgw.com, so we're following up on that. So we were following a flight delays situation this morning where, let me see off the top of my head, it was Southwest, Delta, United, Alaska, and JetBlue all having huge technical issues with the same company that does their flight planning software. So it went down nationwide today. All of those airlines having big delays. We checked at PDX though, and it was only about 6 outgoing flights this morning that were having delays of about 30 minutes or more. 2 flights were outright canceled. They do have that flight computer software back up and running, but there's residual delays. So if you are going to the airport today, or if you're picking up someone at the airport, call ahead and make sure their flight is on time because that was going on. Okay, plastic bags banned in Salem. That starts today. The Oregon Ducks headed to the Final Four. They're going to play on Friday. They need to find out the winner of today's game. I think it's either Baylor versus Iowa. So we're going to play the winner of that on Friday. That's huge, you guys. And yes, my former hometown of Bend has the very last Blockbuster in the world. I know you've heard this story millions of times, but today it is official because that store in Australia, it closed down yesterday. So Bend, still rocking the Blockbuster vibes. I still have my movie rental card from that Blockbuster over in Bend. It's so awesome. Okay, we are going to be talking. Hi, Travel Soul. Hi, Biff of the Sea. That's an interesting name. Hi, Miguel Moser says, wow, on Instagram. Good morning, everyone. Hi, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, we have some comments on that, on the Gresham homeless camp thing. Paul Stats, let me click this, says, if it were my property, I'd be down there with a shovel and a wheelbarrow this morning and get to work. Post some no trespassing signs. You guys, I think it's easier said than done to post a sign. I mean, you would have maybe legal headway to do something if they're violating a sign, but boy, is it hard. Reginald, hello from Phoenix on spring break from Cascade Middle School. Hi, Reginald. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Okay. Oh, somebody else. Good morning from Springfield, Missouri. Oh, we have so many viewers. Okay. Let's join Miss Ashley Corsland over here. We can come, just come to you.
Oh gosh,
sit
my
down.
desk is a mess.
Rest your feet.
I was just looking up some of the data on the story that I did.
Are we doing positive parenting? Okay.
Yes.
So you did a little story on, first of all, we've had helicopter parenting, which was today's topic.
Snowplow parenting
Snowplow parenting.
You know, lawnmower parenting.
Well, yeah, lawnmower is the other
track.
one. Okay, so explain, I think a lot of people have heard of helicopter parenting. What is it?
Okay, so today's focus, helicopter parenting, you know, you hover around your kids, you do too much, you meet with their teachers, you kind of push them into sports, you help with their homework.
Right.
I don't know if your parents helped you with yours. My parents would help me here and there, you know.
Overbearingly. So.
Okay, so that's what the story today focused on, which was about at what point basically helping your kids with their homework actually hurts their growth.
Yeah.
So it's researchers say that you should stop helping your kids with their homework in about middle school, because if you continue past that, it actually hurts their reading comprehension, their math. And so here, I'm just going to read you these numbers because I can't recite them from the top of my mind. So they looked at data from 1st to 12th graders and kind of tracked different involvement with parents. So 15% of the time, parental involvement helped with their achievement in classes like reading or math. 30% of the time, it actually hurt their achievement. So
I believe that. But what about checking? I mean, let them do it.
Yeah, let them do it. I think these are the parents who did the homework.
I cannot believe people actually like go and just give me that worksheet and like do it for them.
I totally believe that parents would do that. You got things to get to. You got to get somewhere. You want to make dinner. It's like, okay, I'm just going to help you. Yeah. And then it said about half the time though, parents helping with homework made no difference for their kids. So you're like wasting your time. by helping these children. So, but what did help was, you know, talking to your kids about expectations in school, and that actually helped their reading and their math scores, and talking to their kids about what you're going to do beyond high school. What are your plans after that? Actually made them more successful, and it did help their test scores. So it's just kind of interesting, a look into, you know, how involved is too involved, what's too much when it comes to parenting.
My dad would always check my math homework.
Okay.
But then he wouldn't understand that I was supposed to, you know, in class you're supposed to follow like the way that you got to the answer, the way that the teacher showed you, but my dad would always do it some other way, and he would get the answer.
Right.
But it wasn't like I did not understand what he was doing. I'm like, this isn't how the teacher did it.
I'm having deja vu.
And then my dad would get mad at me and be like, Nina, it's the same. And I'm like, but I was supposed to learn it the other way. And we would get in big fights.
I remember distinctly a time I was probably like in 3rd or 4th grade, and my dad was helping me. And he's an engineer, so he's a math guy, of course, so he knows his stuff. But I didn't pass the assignment. I think I got a 0 because I couldn't explain the method.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm never letting my dad help me with my homework.
Yeah, because he was just scared. Well, this is the answer. I'm like,
exactly.
I know that you got the answer, but like, I'm not understanding how you're getting to it. I need to understand it this other way.
Yes. So I guess bottom line is don't help them. Let them do their work.
So it's not like you know, a young parent issue. I think this helicopter parenting, the tagline is new.
Right.
This has been going on forever.
Forever. Yep. So that was that story today.
Oh boy, we have so much ahead of us, right?
I have no business helping my kids with math, first of all. Don't know math well.
Okay, while I have you, we want to talk about Kaley Cuoco. She is the star of The Big Bang Theory on CBS. I know it's another network. It's okay. They've been going for 12 seasons. They are filming the last of their final season right now. And she's doing this really cool web series that's on YouTube. It's called The Great Travel Hack. And so here's the setup. It's kind of like, have you seen that show, The Amazing Race?
Yeah.
Where they, you know, it's teams of people and you have to solve clues and like get to the next destination and you win, you know, whatever at the end. So she has 2 teams of 2 people, and they're trying to get to LA, or from LA to New York, using the least amount of carbon emissions possible. So you can't drive a regular car. You can't take a plane, all that kind of stuff.
Just has to be like green methods of transportation.
Right, so they're using like hydrogen cars, electric boats, horses, bikes, dune buggies, which I think are battery powered. But it teams up with Shell Oil Company.
Which we all found really interesting. Why?
Right.
What's the deal?
So they're trying to evolve, and I think they're building hydrogen fuel stations for hydrogen cars. All over the country, and so I think they kind of want to change their game when it comes to gas and oil. But anyway, it's kind of a new web series that she's doing. She's the host. They're only 12-minute episodes. They're on YouTube. They're on right now. They're kind of fun. She's like, watch them in line at the grocery store, or you know, like if you're waiting for a plane or something, because it does kind of teach you some cool stuff. So I think, what is the first clip we're going to run of her? It kind of sets up the premise of the show. So watch this.
Yes, so like you said, I'm hosting The Great Travel Hack. It is a web series on YouTube, 5 episodes. It was so interesting and so fascinating to see how these kids made it. It's a competition. 2 teams went from LA to New York, and the winner is whoever used the least amount of CO2 emissions. And you know, everyone loves to travel, and it's important that we're open to new, cleaner ways to get there. And they used all these different modes of transportation. It was very...
Okay, so that's Kaley kind of talking about it. What do you like to bike ride and stuff like that? I mean, if you're not taking a car, like what do you use?
Oh gosh, I'm terrible. I should be on this show because I'd lose. I should not be on the show, rather. So I guess I'm kind of wondering why she got involved in all this. She just needed some work and they just put her on the show?
I mean, to be totally honest, probably, yeah. But she said, so...
Or what's she learning of it?
Yeah, she was really interested in it. She actually owns several, like, working horse ranches.
Oh.
Somewhere in California. But she says she has over, like, 22 horses. It's a working ranch. I don't know what else they do there. But she's really interested, and she said on her ranches, they use electric bikes and, like, you know, kind of the four-wheelers and stuff, but no gas used on the ranch. So she was always
So she does have a tie to this kind of renewable energy thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
So have you watched some of these episodes?
I watched a couple episodes. They're fun, you know. I mean, it's heavily kind of to be totally honest, it's like kind of commercialized. So there's, you know, pushing on the logos of like Toyota or Hyundai or whatever, whoever is doing the hydrogen cars. And there's some Shell logos in there. But it does really open your eyes about,
I know how wasteful we are.
Totally.
Really. I mean.
Yeah, and just, but then you think about, you know, all these like movie stars who are, you know, pro-environment, but then they're taking private jets everywhere because they have to. I mean, you don't have to take a private jet, but you got to fly somewhere.
Right.
And that's the only way to do it.
What would you pick if you could use some sort of alternative transportation? Would you do the
I
bike?
would get, I mean, if I could ever afford it, I would love like a Tesla or an electric car.
That'd be cool.
Those cars are
How often do you have to
looking.
plug those in, by the way? Like how far do they go? Did anybody know?
I think
Nobody
a
know?
couple hundred miles. I think it does depend on the battery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think almost like 300
Director's
miles
telling
or
us
something.
240 miles.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, Jay behind the camera here, he rides his bike in every morning to work, and we're talking at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. You're a good man, Jay. In the rain, in the dark.
He just nods.
Be like Jay.
I know. I know. He's so good about that. Okay, we have one more clip from Kaley. This one is about, so she's ending the Big Bang Theory, and I asked her, she is so funny, you guys. She's like super sarcastic. So she started off saying something, and it got cut off, and we weren't able to record it. But I guess on the Big Bang Theory, which I have really not watched very much, she loves her wine, as we all do.
Yeah, girl.
And so she was saying in the interview, she's like, I'm drunk right now. I'm having wine right now, and blah, blah, blah. And so we kind of kept that theme going through the interview, but it was funny. But she was talking about stuff that she wants to take off the walls of the Big Bang Theory. So watch this.
I know we have 4 more to shoot. We shot 2 nights ago, our fifth to last episode. It's been very bittersweet. I think the whole cast, we're actually not taking one moment for granted on that stage. This whole year, knowing that it was our last season, we've been a little more thoughtful and a little more like, you know, taking things into consideration and looking around the set and talking to the crew. And it's hard. It's heartbreaking.
Is there like a thing from the set that you want to secretly, not secretly anymore, but snag to keep for yourself?
They knew I wanted to take some of the art off the walls. Like, you don't understand. We have, people are like, there are riots over who gets to take what from this set of The Big Bang. It's crazy. So I'm just stealing things. And so no one knows what I've taken. I just keep filling my car up with stuff, and no one will ever know.
So why do they all want these? Just because it's nostalgia?
They have
like
all
these
kinds of little trinkets and stuff. It's about 2 physicists. And they have all these kind of sciencey, cool little trinkets around the set. And to just remember, I mean, you know, if you've been on a show for 12 years, like everyone always kind of steals something for themselves. So, oh yeah, and the one thing that I was teasing on KGW was, so she took over 2,000 Polaroid pictures.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she's super into Polaroid, and she's marked them all down. She just announced she's going to release a book with all 2,000 photos from the set. And fans of the show are going to love it. It's just like, I don't know.
Okay.
Right?
But that's cool. I mean, for them, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't watch that show. I know
scenes.
it's a huge thing. It's like a niche type show.
Yeah.
But I like her. I watched a few shows with her.
She's going to be in a couple upcoming things. She just bought the rights to someone's big book, and now I can't remember what it is. But yeah,
well, that's a cool interview.
She's got a lot
I'll
coming
have to
in.
watch the rest of it.
Yeah. All right. Get back to work.
What else? Yeah, my computer's this is my first day back after a week off. This is what's happening.
Updates.
Configuring Windows. Who knows how long this is going to take?
Oh, great.
So
oh my gosh.
that's nice.
How was it? Well, now that we have you.
Yeah.
You need like your own home show. How's it been? You're remodeling an old farmhouse, right?
Yeah, we bought a total fixer-upper on a couple. Why are you coming in so close to me? On a couple acres out in kind of rural Clark County between Vancouver and Battleground, and we've renovated a couple homes before. I use that word loosely, renovated, like we fixed them up. They were in decent condition. This one's in good condition, but boy, it needs a total overhaul. It's basically a gut job, like kitchen, bathrooms. So we've
been ripping up floors.
Yeah, my husband's been laying floors, ripped out carpet, peeling wallpaper, taking down like 1980s you know, window treatments, the whole works. And we moved in,
Sorry,
we moved
guys.
out of our other house on Friday in Vancouver. We're out. So now at least we're not going between the two homes.
Yeah.
We've been working on the other
But
home
now
for a
you're in a
month.
construction zone.
So now, yeah, it's like sort of construction zone, sort of. We'll do some of it down the road, and it's like we're using like the shower downstairs and the toilet upstairs, and it's just kind of
How
all
are the
over
babies
place.
holding up?
Babies are good. We've tried to keep a routine for them, but we've had lots of like friends helping out, watching them for a few hours. Both of our moms have been really great, and it's just been a whirlwind. And I feel like I need a vacation from my week
Yeah, no
off.
kidding. That was your vacation.
So now back to Monday, back to
Yeah.
computers not working.
I'll take a
and
little nap while it's
I know,
doing
I
it.
need a nap. I'm like, I think tomorrow I'll feel it. Today, I was like, you know, that first day of the week, the alarm goes off and you're kind of like,
You're awake,
it's that
yeah.
adrenaline, you're ready to go back to work. And then I think middle of the week, I'm going to really feel
Yeah,
it. So
Wednesday, you're
see
gonna
what
need
happens.
more
But,
coffee.
you know, I've been taking lots of pictures and had all these ideas to like document all the changes. And I
Yeah.
just have no energy or time. Like, I don't even think about
Before
it.
and after. It'll
Yeah,
be a little
I'll do it
while
down the
before
road.
After, but yeah.
Yeah, I
All right.
will.
We'll be
So,
watching.
I'll keep you posted.
Good
It's going to
luck.
be years.
No kidding. I feel for you. Okay, we have some great viewer pics over here. Let's see. Jay, after you, sir. Look at these. Have you guys gone and seen the cherry blossoms out here on the Portland waterfront? So pretty. This is from Irina. It's, you know, right before the mess of when they all fall off. And Emily's showing this one from, I think this was Seaside, maybe? Yeah,
with a big
Seaside.
beach.
Somewhere. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, look at these great pictures. The Tulip Festival down in Woodburn, right? Wooden
Yep.
Shoe
The
Tulip
Wooden Shoe
Festival.
Tulip Festival.
Yeah, they're just kind of peeking out. So you're not missing anything yet if you haven't gone. In the coming weeks, it'll be great. This is from Astoria. Just amazing from Tammy. So, oh, the beautiful weekend. Oh my God, look at this little one. He even has a diaper
He
on.
should have been the KGW dog of the
That
day.
is so
Hashtag KGW dog of the day.
So cute. We went on a huge bike ride yesterday in the sun with my daughter, and you may have seen the picture that I posted.
You got her on the bike?
So she sits on a little seat behind
Yeah?
my husband's
You're cool with
bike.
that?
Oh, yeah, she does
We
great.
haven't
little helmet,
ventured down that
sunglasses.
road yet, but
Yeah.
I worry that Patrick's just so like
No, they're strapped
vigorously
in.
moving around
They're
that he
strapped
could
in.
like shake me off
So
balance.
this
a
is
little
what
bit.
happened. So Elmo there's an obsession going on with Elmo. Oh, here it is, right there. So this little Elmo goes everywhere. God forbid we lose the Elmo. So she came on the bike ride with us.
Got a
She
little
dropped
rope around
Elmo
there.
down. This is where the tires first went scratched across Elmo's eyes, and then the tires went shh, shh, as
Is it
we
the
dropped
tires or the
Elmo.
bike chain? What tires left
No,
that much
she
grease?
dropped it down onto the bike tire
Oh goodness.
twice, and it was just like. So Elmo went through the wash last night. OxyClean got most of it out.
God bless
Does
OxyClean.
Patrick have like a obsession with any kind of?
So it used to actually, as of 2 weeks ago, it was Binkies in bottles still at just
Oh, yeah,
shy
you're
of 2.
weaning him
Yeah,
off that.
well, we didn't wean. It was just a hard because he bit the tops off. We're like,
Yeah.
okay, you're done because that's a choking hazard.
Yeah.
So now I think we finally figured out that he finally figured out how to say Binky.
Yeah.
And now we've tried to coerce him into saying Blanky. And you mean Blanky?
Yeah.
You mean Blanky?
We can do
yeah,
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Blanky.
Good.
Yeah. So he's
Trick
got the
the
Blanky.
child. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah. He's pretty smart. He's clever.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to pull a fast one on kids.
to
They're
wean
always
them off
watching.
of that stuff. Well, that's awesome. Okay, so tell us about the weather. We had an amazing.
You want to see some more
weekend.
awesome pictures to go
Yes.
with weather? Here's a great photograph actually
wow.
from the state capitol. This
Dale,
Dawn Wendell
in
sent
there?
this to me in full bloom. The daffodils and the cherry blossoms out. That's Salem. I want to say that was Saturday.
Hi, Mason McDonald. I see you on Instagram waving. How's it going?
Yeah, so on top of that beautiful photograph, let's show the forecast, which is not quite so beautiful. We've got rain in the picture today and for the next, until what, June? Something like that. We've got rain in the forecast every day this week. The wettest days look like Thursday and Friday. We need some rain though. I mean, we're a little short in the rain bucket this year, so that's good, and that's what's coming our way today. Light stuff today, and then heavier Thursday and Friday. I got a lot of yard work done this weekend.
What'd you do?
Gosh, I hauled 3 loads of mulch and dirt across town to get a new raised bed. We built a raised bed for strawberries and raspberries. I have no idea how that's going to go, but Catherine wanted raspberry bushes, so
Good.
we planted some raspberries. The strawberries already are like starting to go, so that'll be fun. Did some yard projects, actually restocked the woodshed too.
Oh,
so
good.
did that, and
Dry it out in the summer.
yeah. So yeah, a lot of yard work done.
I got to use a electric trimmer for the first time this weekend.
Hedge trimmers, yeah.
Yeah, and buzzed our boxwood bushes.
Did you carve like a poodle and
Well,
a
I
Snoopy
did.
out
I was
and all
doing
that
hand
stuff?
clippers at first because I know
That's
myself.
so much work.
I know, and then now I have like blisters on my hand, and my
Yeah.
husband's like, you can like use this thing. And
Yeah,
then
but you use that thing for like maybe
goes-
more than a minute or two, and your arms and your neck and your traps
And
get.
you
I know a
can
great
go
massage
too far.
therapist. Do I need to give you a card for that?
I'm a little sore, but I learned how to do it, a power tool. So yeah, we got that done this weekend. So yeah, rain on the way. We need it though, so it's okay.
Makes the flowers grow. That's right.
Yes. Hey, that does it for us, guys. Thanks for watching on Sunrise Extra, where we kind of talk about the hot topics of the day more in depth. You get to see the newsroom, kind of meet our folks, let our hair down a little bit. We're here every morning at 7 a.m. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.